I.
We have arrived.
Barely.
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 You had to see what we had to do to arrive today.
Oh, Jesus, it's been a day.
So we were putting the new merch on Tina's car. Tina's Jeep today, and every little sticker on that little
Was not
cooperating.
No.
We almost, beat it into the side of the
You
vehicle.
did. You did.
But we got it on there. We did.
Jesus.
We did. So today we're going to talk about, it was a post that we made on Facebook a while back looking for some comments, and we got some comments. So yay! We got comments. It's pretty awesome.
Thanks for chatting back, guys.
Yay! It's awesome. So this was an idea for another podcast. We wanted you to think back. Think back, and what are some things that were a thing when you were younger that are no longer a thing?
Mm-hmm. There's a lot of them.
No longer a thing. And we have like lists, in addition to what we've got on this post. There was one, and we're going to give props to everybody. We're only going to use first names, though.
Yep.
We're only going to use first names.
Uh-oh.
I think the first one that came up was from Emily.
Hi, Emily. Looky.
Oh,
Emily.
Yeah, that's right.
Yeah, gotta represent Rick.
Gotta represent Rick.
All right.
Big hair. I had really big hair.
We know. We saw the picture.
Oh, that's right. You did. You put it up there when I wasn't
We
even
sure
there.
did.
But I think but your hair beat mine. But I think I came second.
Yeah.
Because Jody's was a little bit tamer.
Jody had nice hair.
Emily, I don't see a picture. You didn't send a picture of your big hair.
But that's okay.
And we move along.
Yes. So Shannon put one that resonates with me because, my folks were chain smokers. But, Shannon said, yeah, Mom used to write a note. Dear grocery store, dear convenience store, 7-Eleven, you have my permission to sell Tina a carton of Marlboro Reds. And here's the $15 or whatever it cost back then. And we would go.
$15 for the carton.
For the carton.
That's what it is for a pack now.
Yeah, no, I don't smoke. I never smoked. So, but yeah, no, I was just throwing a number out there because I don't know. But yeah, so we would, cross those big old streets all by ourselves, being 7, 8 years old, just walking down the road, whatever store was there. We'd walk in, walk up to the counter, hand whoever was behind the counter the note. Mm-hmm. They read the note, turned around, grabbed the carton, gave us the carton, took the cash, and we went home.
Easy stuff.
Yeah.
Easy stuff. But you know what else was really cool? Because they used to have the pull cigarette machines. Do you remember those?
Yes, and anybody could just go buy that.
Anybody could go buy them. So
I can remember quarters, putting the coins
oh my
in there.
God, yes.
My dad would send me, wherever because growing up in Seattle, him and my uncle used to race hydroplanes, the little minis.
Yep.
And in the parking lot, there was one there. So me and my cousin she'd walk with me. She's a year younger than me. Hi, Jenny. And we'd go and, plunk the coins in and yank. It's like a
pinball machine.
Like this.
If you remember them.
Yeah. You just pull it and, I had like two or three rows. And it had just the single
No,
pack.
I mean rows.
Yeah. Of like 14.
Like
at least 2, I think 3 though.
Sometimes 3.
Yeah.
Depending on how big the machine was.
And you just pulled the little...
Yep.
Whatever, and it like
dropped
the vending machine, and it would just, and we'd be on our way. Also, the high schools had a smoking section for the kids.
They did.
They had a separate smoking section for the teachers, but the smokers hung out back. There's a separate designated smoking area for the students back then.
Just don't see that no more.
No.
Which, you know what? I'm not a fan of smoking anymore.
I never was.
So
burns my nose. So just to smell someone else smoking it, it burns the inside of my nose.
So we got Joelle.
Hey, Joelle.
Said typewriters.
Yes.
Typewriters.
Yep.
And what I think, and you wrote underneath it, having to take it as a class.
7th grade, we had typewriting as a class.
You took it in 7th?
We took it in 7th grade.
I didn't take it till junior year in high school.
No, it was 7th grade. It was middle school.
Yeah, we didn't have them.
Class. Yep.
Not in junior high.
And we didn't have the whiteout ribbon. We had the liquid, so we had to roll it up, white out the word, wave your hand or another piece of paper on it to dry or blow on it, roll it back down, make sure it's lined up right, and then correct the spelling of the word.
And then they wouldn't let you look at the keyboard when you were typing. You were like, okay,
Yeah.
so it's J, 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 L, 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 L.
Yeah.
And then you had
Yeah.
I don't know. I still can't do it. I got to look.
I used to.
I can't do it
I
anymore.
used to. And then working for State Farm for 10 years, I was able to do it just
That's a
not
skill,
looking.
man.
But
And it's one you need
I
now.
can't do it anymore. Can't do it
My daughter
anymore.
can do it. She's pretty good.
Kylie types with like one finger, one thumb
However,
on her phone.
oh, does she?
Yeah. I don't know
can't-
how.
I can't-
and
I
she's
can't
like,
do that.
and she's like fast with it. I'm like, how are you doing it?
I don't know.
Is it this way? It might be this way. I don't know.
I
Whichever
do
way
it
she
this
does
way.
it.
I
But
don't know.
I use
But-
both my thumbs. But
Now,
yeah.
Dawn jumped into your conversation. Hi, Dawn.
Hi,
It's my cousin Dawn.
Dawn.
Hi. Dawn jumped into your conversation and said to Joelle, you guys remember when they came out with the backspace whiteout?
No, I don't remember that.
They had backspace whiteout.
Okay.
She's right, because we used to go back and used to white it out
Oh,
with
see,
a little key on the keyboard.
See, we didn't have that. We had the actual liquid and the little.
Well, I mean, we had that
not,
too.
Not the flat little square. It was a round little. It was round bottle. And it was like that. And it was only like that tall. It had a tiny little brush.
So it had like 2 ribbons on it. And one of them was the ribbon for typing, and the other one was a whiteout ribbon. So you backspaced, and then you hit if you put a B there by accident, you backspaced to the B, and you hit the B again with the whiteout. If there's like a toggle, you hit it, and it shifted the cartridge, and you could take the B out.
Yeah. See, they didn't have that when I was.
Did I get that right, Dawn? I think I did. It was a long time ago. It was 40 years ago, so I can't really remember clearly, but I'm assuming that's the way it worked because that's the way I'm remembering it.
Mm-hmm.
But.
And then Tree. Hi, Tree.
Hi, Tree.
Tree said one of our favorites. I mean, obviously, look around the room that we're in right now. Arcades.
Oh, yes.
Arcades. So when my husband and I started dating in Rome, Uptown was the place to go after school. Everybody was just Uptown. It was Montgomery Ward's was in that strip mall.
Yeah, I remember.
And then there was Burger King and McDonald's across the street. But everybody was Uptown. We parked in Montgomery Ward's parking lot. And in the middle of that strip mall was a little walkway.
Mm.
And on the right side of that, and I can't remember the name, Steve would know the name. And we would go there, I don't know, 5-6 times a week, maybe, depending
To the arcade.
To the arcade and just play the arcade. And then they also had ice cream in this specific one, too.
Oh, that's very nice.
And we would always
Very
we would
nice.
leave and we would always get the cherry vanilla ice cream on the way out.
Cherry vanilla.
Cherry vanilla. Only from this
All right.
only from this arcade place. So had a pizza place called Bison's Creek. Diane Bison's Creek, right? But they had a little arcade set up in there too. So they had some of the full length Pac-Man, Donkey Kong, and I also had like the tabletops there too.
You don't see any of those places around anymore. They're just not around. They were fun too. Man, I would go with so many quarters and it would keep me busy all night long.
I think Shakey's. Diane, correct me. Was it also Shakey's? Shakey's Pizza that we used to go to all the time. I know it was Bison's Creek. Bison Creek.
Maybe.
Could have been Shakey's too. But yeah. So those don't exist anymore
So
either.
I lost my spot. Oh, I know. Wait a minute. How far
Andrea.
up was she? No, I was going from the top down.
Yep. So we did
So
arcades.
we missed.
And
We missed. There was another one with Dawn.
Oh, I lost them all now. I touched the screen.
What'd you do that for?
Because.
See, technology.
Yeah.
It was so much simpler when we were younger.
Mm.
House phones. House phones, Dawn, with the long curly cord so you could walk around the house and wrap your body around in it.
Yeah.
Remember?
Yep. 5 rooms away in the garage.
Yep.
And the phone was on the kitchen wall.
Yep.
So in my kitchen, because daycare, I had to have a phone, and under the phone, I had to have all the emergency numbers
yeah.
listed. I still have my phone from when I was 13. It's the clear one.
Oh, I remember those.
I'll take a picture and I'll put it here. It's on my wall upstairs. It's usable. We just don't have a landline anymore. But if
you
we
could
had
see all the little circuits and stuff in it. Yeah.
and it works.
Those were big.
It works. Yeah.
Those were big. But I mean, you think about it too, is we had the long cords. We also had rotary phones.
And
which-
those things are heavy.
They are heavy. When you could knock somebody out with one
Yeah.
of those. You didn't need a gun back then. You just hit
Yep.
somebody with your phone. It
Yeah.
was crazy.
Yeah.
But it was awful because you hated dialing any numbers with 9s and 0s in them because
Yeah.
it took forever
Yeah.
to dial the phone.
Yep.
Or if you had a party line, for a while there, when I was really young, we had a party line.
We didn't have the party line.
So you always had to wait for like the neighbor to get off the phone before you could use the phone. It's like you pick up the phone. Oh, I'm sorry. And you get back up. You're going to get back on the phone. Just wait. And then somebody would yell from next door, off the phone. You can get on the phone. And it was like, okay. And then you'd get on the phone but it sucked because you didn't know if somebody was listening to your conversation.
So we had multiple phones, and that was always the thing, who was listening on the phone.
Oh, no.
Yeah, no, we never had the party line.
But there was another thing too, because they didn't have caller ID back then.
No.
So
We
did prank phone calls all day long.
So did we. all the time.
We pranked
calls.
everybody.
We'd go through the phone book and just
pick a number,
whatever business person, we don't care. Another thing with the phone too, again, Diane was with me many times growing up in Seattle. We were dropped off at the skating rink, Skate King.
We were too.
And all day. Dropped off in the morning, picked up, 10, whatever.
Yep.
But when we were ready to go home or they were closing and we needed to be picked up, we would go outside of the payphone. Hit 0.
Call collect.
And it was usually you call collect and the operator picks up and says, would you like to make a collect call? And you would say yes. And then you would have to say the name of the person, Sherry. Yeah. And then they would say 1 moment. And then they would transfer my call to Sherry's house, and I wouldn't have to pay my dime to the payphone.
No, but they would say, would you accept a collect call from
yeah.
Sherry? And it's like, no, but I know I got to go pick you up.
No, see, Diane backed me up, put it. So what did we do, Diane? We called, we hit 0. She said what she said, and as soon as our mothers, my mom, Diane's mom, picked up the phone, it was, come pick us up, there's closing, let's go by, and that was it. So when the operator says, hi, will you accept a collect call from, and you're supposed to say, Tina, we just blurted out, it's closing, come pick us up, we'll be waiting outside, click, and that was it. So that's how we got out of paying, because they didn't ever give us money, they just dropped us off all day.
Right.
So.
They did.
Yep.
And they did. So that was a lot of fun with the roller rinks.
Mm-hmm. But yeah, the roller rinks were the place to be.
Yeah, that was that and the fact that you could get dropped off at the mall.
Oh, yeah.
They drop you off at the mall, and they had arcades in the mall, and you could window shop all day, and your friends would get dropped. Dropped off.
There'd be groups of 20 of us at the mall.
Oh my God, it was ridiculous. You'd meet boys at the mall.
Yeah.
Oh my God, that's where you met people.
That's where you met people. Yeah. You had to look your best.
Always. Big hair. Tease it all out. All the Aquanet.
War paint, pancake batter.
But you know what else there were too? And I don't know if you guys carried them. I don't know if you carried them. And I had one for a little while. And then I ended up carrying them for work. And I'm like, pagers.
No, I never had a pager.
I had a pager for a while there. Before cell phones came out, we had pagers. So you would get like a message from your friend's phone. And it said like 911, and it's like, shoot, I know I got to go meet somebody somewhere, and you would go or something. But then I started carrying them from work, and they weren't fun anymore.
No, never had a pager.
Never had a pager?
So I got my first cell phone when Steve joined the academy. And he was downstate for 15 months after he graduated the academy. And he needed he wanted me to have a phone in case something happened here while I was home without him. So it was a briefcase. It's a little leather briefcase, probably about the size of my iPad here.
Mm-hmm, I remember that one.
And you had to unzip the 3 sides, and you had an actual phone receiver with the curly cord, and it had the push button thing here. And that thing weighed a ton because the battery was as big as the bag.
Yeah, absolutely.
But yeah, no, I had to carry that everywhere with me.
Yeah, but you thought you were cool because, you had a cell phone.
I did have a cell phone.
You carried it over your shoulder. You put it in your car.
It just had a little handle. I didn't have the strap, so I walked it in like a briefcase to work, know?
Now, it's funny. My very first cell phone, my husband Phil, I met him when I was 15. He was one of my best friends growing up. And he put the antenna on the outside of my car for my very first cell phone when I was 19.
That's kind of cool.
But you know what else doesn't exist anymore?
What doesn't exist anymore, Sherry?
Please placate me.
Do share.
Okay, I shall.
Okay.
So all you kids that got these phones, they got the little camera feature and the video feature on it. You know what I'm saying? So any picture you take, you know that once it's gone, it ain't never gone. Okay? When we were younger, we had film.
We did have film.
We had film. We had the little Keystone flashers
Yep.
and everything.
The Kodak disc. Remember when the Kodak disc?
I remember the Kodak disc
out?
cameras. Yeah, I remember when we had to drop our film off at the drugstore
Or the corner kiosk.
or the corner kiosk, but you
Yep.
had to wait a week
or 2.
to get it back.
Depending on the time of the year. If it was holiday season.
Oh, you were waiting
you
forever.
were waiting for a long time. And when you got them back, half of you blinked, or you had the red eyes, or
they got half of it wasn't developed. It was like all freaky.
Or it was blurry and fuzzy.
And it's like,
but you know
damn it.
what? We still took those pictures and put them in our phone. So we had books with, they were I don't know.
Photo albums.
Yeah, photo albums, and they had the sticky pages.
Yes.
And we would go and we'd be so excited to pick up our film from the developing place.
Oh my God.
And we'd get home and 24 pack, 30, whatever the roll, however many pictures you could take. And we'd just be like sharing them with a friend. And we'd take those pictures to school and we'd be like, here's your picture. And they'd be like, yes. And they'd put it up in the locker at school.
Yeah, it was great,
blurry and out of focus. But, that's what we had back then.
But that was fun.
It was
It was
fun.
totally fun.
It really was.
And if we go off of that, there's VHS.
Beta.
Oh, beta.
Beta.
Cassette tapes.
Cassette tapes. Oh, for music.
For music.
Yeah. So 8 tracks rolled into, well, the vinyl's always been there. And then I still have so the TNT plunger for the 8-track, I'll put a picture of it here.
TNT plunger?
Yep. So it's a little square. It's about maybe that big. And it's got a circle speaker in the middle. And it's got a little lever on top, looks like a T, and you plunge that down to change the track on the 8-track.
Oh, I've never seen those.
Yeah, so mine was like sunshine yellow, and we happened to be at a garage sale. I don't even know how many years ago, and Steve found one, and it works. And I'll use it every once in a while I'm cleaning my house. I'll pop it in. I still have 8 tracks. I'll pop it in.
Wow.
Yeah.
My mom used to have it, and by the way, we have to give props to Andrea on this one because the 8 tracks and
recording
I don't know
songs on.
Yeah, recording songs on your
She
phone.
says phone is ringtones. That came a little later.
That did come a little bit later.
When I first read it, I read Andrea's thing wrong. I read it as recording your songs on the radio with not the boombox. So I had a dual cassette boombox.
I had just a tape recorder.
But that's what I was going to say. I started out with that rectangle push, stop, push the play, fast forward, and you would be listening, and the DJ would be like, and here is, and then as soon as that music started playing, you play record at the same time, and you prayed to God that guy or that chick that was the DJ did not talk over the ending of it because you were recording it.
Or that anybody would walk into the room and go, hey, Sherry!
Yeah.
It's like, damn it!
Yeah.
I was recording that!
Yeah, and they didn't play songs on loops like they did. So you'd have to wait a few days, a week, to be able to catch whatever song that you were trying to record.
You could call up. You could say, I want to request a song, and they would play it within like 3 or 4 songs.
Yes.
If they didn't have a long list, they'd play it.
Yeah.
And you'd record it. And then we'd take that tape and we'd put it in our boombox.
Yes, we would.
And we'd take that boombox outside, and where I lived, we would put it on the curb, and we would either play running bases, or we would roller skate in the street. Mm-hmm. We would have our own roller skating rink. Mm-hmm. That's what we did. We had a lot of fun.
Yeah.
We did. We had a lot of fun.
Yeah. Jeans. Okay. But I did wear the little crop top type jean jacket with all the little...
Oh, with the pins?
The pins, the bands, the...
My
so
God.
Rick pins over
I
here.
Had Journey all over mine.
I had Duran Duran. I had Aerosmith. And
I don't know if they were big for you, but Cabbage Patch Kids?
So I had a preemie. I had the original, and then I had a preemie. And then I had 2 preemies, and then I gave one of mine to my Aunt Naoma before I lived in Seattle, because I spent a lot of time with her and my Uncle David before we left. I practically lived with them, I think. I don't remember. My memory's a little foggy because I was 7. But I left her, I think her name was Rosalind, this little preemie Cabbage Patch doll. I left her for whatever reason, to remember me or something, whatever. And then I had the Kusa, the little cat, Cabbage Patch Kusa cat.
Oh, I don't even remember those.
The orange and white stripes.
Oh, I don't remember those.
Yep. So you know how with the Cabbage Patch Kids, you can fill out the adoption certificate and mail it back if you wanted to change the name. You can do that same thing with the Kusa. So my cat's name was Chow.
Oh.
Chow.
I had 2 Cabbage Patch Kids, and I remember one of their names. Maybe the other one will hit me. One of them was Anne Belinda. And the other one was... I don't remember. Oh, Adela Coletta.
Oh.
How do you forget that? Odella Coletta, her name. Koosh balls.
Koosh balls. We used to play
They're
hacky
koosh
sack
balls.
with them.
Yes, that's right. Koosh balls. We used to whip them at people in study hall.
Yep. Oh, and okay, so whipping things at people. The creepy crawlers.
Oh, I never had the creepy crawlers.
They're the sticky,
My friends had them, but I
they're
didn't
the
have
little
them.
sticky things.
And they
you
stuck
could,
when
yep, you'd throw them at the wall, at the ceiling, and then they would just kind of like
roll down the wall
on the ceiling and then
disgusting.
drop. Or you'd flip them at the wall, and then they would just like down
Yep,
the wall. Freezy freaky gloves.
Those are the ones that change colors.
Yep.
Yes, I remember those.
Playing outside in the snow, and they got
Yes.
cold and wet.
And they would, and they would
and
turn
you
like
could see
blue or
you
something.
could see the design
Yep.
come out in them. Yep.
Yeah, I
There's a
remember
pair in my
those.
garage. I'll put those here. I've got a pair of those in my garage.
I'm sure she's got a pair of everything in her garage.
Oh,
We used to
that's
have
something.
because, our parents weren't going to go running out and getting us batteries all the time, but we had those little games that it's like a water ring toss.
Yes.
You could push the button
You gotta
and then
push it so hard.
push so hard so the little
and
rings
so
go up
fast.
and
Yep.
yeah,
And if you just pushed it once, it would just go. So you're sitting there and you're pushing, and each push pumped that little ring up.
Yep.
Yep.
A little
all
bit
the way to the
further.
top.
A little bit further.
Yep. Yeah, I remember those.
We had before Google. Okay.
Encyclopedia Britannica.
We had Encyclopedia Britannica. You had to do a report. You pulled out
Books that were this
A
thick.
through Z.
Yep.
And I used to go to my grandmother's house to use because my grandmother had the encyclopedias. So to do or you had to go to the library and use the encyclopedias.
Or you look something up in the card catalog.
Yep.
And okay, it's in row whatever with this string of
We
numbers.
didn't have
'cause
computers.
it's fiction or nonfiction.
We didn't have any of that.
No.
None of it. None of it.
Gosh.
We had at night evening news as your only news source.
Yes.
That's it.
And the TV shut off at midnight, and it played the Star Spangled Banner.
Uh-huh.
And then it just did that, kind of like our little end thing that says "Thanks for watching. Make sure you like, share." That glitchy kind of thing. Yep. With the bars, the red, yellow, orange bars.
Oh
and
my
then the
God!
black
Yes.
bar at the bottom.
I remember it used to come on at like 10 o'clock at night, just to let all the parents know. It's 10 p.m. Do you know where your children are?
Mm-hmm. I actually put that in my little blurb that Jody and I did.
Oh, did you? Oh my God! I must have missed that.
Yeah. Video rental stores.
Do you know Blockbuster?
We lived at Blockbuster. Steve
My
and I did.
God.
We used to go there on a Saturday night, rent 8 movies, and then just watch them all. We would just watch all of them all night long until 4 a.m. And then Netflix was not a channel. You mailed it out, and it came in a little red paper thing. And
never got that.
The DVDs we did.
We never did.
Yeah, we did. We'd select whatever DVD we wanted.
But if I could go back to what Emily said, because it had to do with the VHS tapes, be kind, rewind.
Yes.
Otherwise, when you brought you got
fee.
charged.
Yeah.
That's right, you did.
Those laser discs.
That's right.
Laser discs.
We never had laser discs.
We didn't either.
We didn't have
I had
laser
a friend
discs.
that had one. We had one for a while back. I don't know if it's still there.
We had. What else did we have?
The dot matrix printers in school, where you had
Oh
to,
my
one of
God.
our projects, you had to make a banner.
Oh my God.
We had to make a banner. So a dot matrix printer.
Oh.
I don't even know how to describe it.
It's it's a ribbon that goes in there, and it just maybe it doesn't sound like that.
Yeah, I don't know.
It doesn't sound so great,
but yeah, we used it. I think it was seventh or yeah, it must have been 7th grade because I was still in Washington. Yeah, so we had to make a banner. So we had to put the ream of paper because it had to be like 20-25 feet long.
Yep.
And you had to type in what you wanted it to say, and then you hit print, and this dot matrix machine would print out the letters, and then we had
half an hour later you'd have your banner.
Yep.
Remember when they had? Because now we have all this, Coke Zero, Pepsi Zero, Tang Tab. Yes.
Tab.
Remember when they had clear Pepsi?
Yes, I do. And
They had
the
clear
glass
Pepsi.
bottle. Well, because the pop came in glass bottles instead of the
A long time
plastic
ago
bottle.
they did, yeah.
Long
time ago.
Right up until early 90s, I think. Either like 89, 80, definitely 88, 89, 92, 90, maybe 91, because we were drinking them when I moved here.
Okay.
And I moved here.
So don't think that you kids got the corner of the market on the Polaroid cameras, okay? The instant cam.
Instamaxes.
No,
Kylie
because
had one.
yeah, I know, but they're not the ones that we had. The ones that we
No.
had were these big black
Block.
things.
They were
It was a block. And it had a rainbow going down the front of it, remember? Rainbow and a big red button.
Yep.
Yeah. We thought that was cool.
We
When
thought
you can
that-
get a picture like that.
And we shake it. And
Shake it like a Polaroid picture.
Although after the song came out, we realized we found out that shaking it didn't do anything. It didn't develop it any faster.
No. But that's what we did.
But that's what we did because that's what we thought at the time. We thought the faster we shook it,
the
faster
quicker it would
the
come
image
out.
would come out. But yeah, that was our instant thing. And
Yep.
then trying to take selfies. You know, trying to, like, Sherry, come here. Trying
You'd hold
to
the camera out
to
there?
get this big Polaroid camera and be able to get your thumb on that to get a picture. One of us is like half an eyeball, and
That's
there's,
right.
you know, everything else on the side.
That's right.
But we kept the picture and we stuck it in our mirror. We stuck it in our locker at school.
We
You know?
did.
We did.
We did because it was special.
It was.
It was special. Trapper keepers?
Oh, yes, Trapper Keepers.
Oh, my mother would give me shit when I wanted a trapper keeper. Why do you gotta have this? Everybody's got a trapper keeper, Mom.
Yeah, and I mean, compared to what the kids, I mean, I got pictures of Kylie in elementary school with a backpack plus something else because of all of the
Yes.
books and stuff.
Yes.
We kept it all in a Trapper Keeper that was about that thick, if that.
Yeah.
Sticker books.
Love sticker
Puffy
books.
stickers.
Oh my god.
Smelly
Smelly stickers, yes.
yeah.
Scratch and sniff.
Glitter stickers.
Oh my
the
god, the
holograms,
best. The
Trading
best.
stickers.
The best. Wood paneling on station wagons.
My cousin Jenny's mom had one.
My mom had one. She had a Ford LTD Country Squire. Kind of like the one in
Fancy.
National Lampoon's Vacation.
Fancy.
Yeah, but it had the jump seat in the back that faced backwards with the window that rolled down. So, you know, where we always sat. We sat in the back. And
Well,
of course,
see,
no seatbelts.
Right, going anywhere with my aunt and my cousin Jenny, there was no jump seat. It was just that open back cargo space. But she would put the window all. We'd be hanging out the window.
Oh,
she'd be
yeah.
driving
Riding
down,
in the back
you know.
of pickup trucks.
Oh,
we used to do that.
Always in my dad's truck.
Can't
Always
do
friends.
that. Used to have ashtrays in the back of the seat.
In the back of
And
the
lighters?
drivers. The amount of times that I burnt my finger intentionally. Did you do that with your friends?
No.
Yep. Pick up the lighter and on your thumb.
No.
Or put the sewing needles just under that layer of.
No!
skin.
Why would you do something like that? What's wrong with you?
I want to know who else did it because Diane.
If you did,
her
I want you to put it in the comments
was
because
me,
unless you're like
it
some
was
kind
my
of
friend
freaking
Diane,
sadist.
It was her sister Kathy. It was
No.
our friend Quinn. It
No,
was our
what's
friend
wrong with you
Susan.
people?
Just
Is this a
that-
West Coast thing?
I don't know. It might have been, but so we would do. So we would do
Emily!
It. So we would do it, and it would just go under that the very
No,
top layer.
I can't listen
and
to you.
we would have. And this is before Freddy Krueger came out. And we were in elementary school. We would just have them in our hands.
I can't.
2 or 3. What else did we? Blood brothers, blood sisters.
Oh, we did that.
Prick your finger.
Yeah,
do like this with
we
your
did that.
friends,
And
yeah.
then AIDS came along. Couldn't do that anymore.
Oh, yeah, couldn't do that anymore. But we did it. Glue. That's your watch?
I don't know.
Yeah.
Maybe it was. I
Okay.
have no idea. But I was like, what was that?
Yeah, I think it's your watch.
Okay.
But put the glue on your hand, the Elmer's glue, and then letting it dry and then peeling it off like it was skin.
You guys are weird.
You didn't do
You
that?
guys are weird.
You didn't do that?
No, I didn't do that. But you know what I do that's very satisfying?
What
Is
do you
like
do?
taking the... I
What do
do.
you do? I'm surprised you caught that. It was pretty good.
I take lint out in one fell swoop. Of
From the dryer.
It's very satisfying. Alright, I'm just weird. We did friendship pins on our sneakers.
We did those too with the little tiny beads.
Yes.
Yep. Yeah, we did those and friendship bracelets.
Yes, we
The
did
little
those.
braided
We did those.
string, but yep, all the friendship beads. Those were on my jean jacket with all my band buttons.
Yeah, there was a lot of stuff. We thank everybody for the input. That was great,
that
though.
was we got really excited when we opened that up. It's like, oh look, there's like
There's
5 or 6
really
comments in
People
here.
that like are like
They're
"Yay!"
responding to us and they like us.
Yay!
So
Awesome. So yeah.
yeah, so thanks guys, we appreciate that.
We had a lot of
you
fun
know?
with that.
We did. So yeah, keep it coming. Throw your ideas at us.
Oh, absolutely.
Throw your memories at us. You know. Thanks for watching, guys.
Yeah.
And thanks for giving us the feedback and your memories too. That was really.
It was awesome.
It was
Thank you,
great.
guys.
So we'll see you next time.
Yeah.
Thank you for watching. Make sure to like, subscribe, and share so you do not miss any future notifications from us.